And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. And this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And starting this one, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Ha-Seong Kim, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first.
That's an out.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Mookie to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
1-2.
And Mookie takes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one way inside. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's the strike.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone. He nails one out to right. It's 2-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. No. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that one missing low. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And a curve is down and in. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls. No
Hernandez
strike.
stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. He'll score, throws to second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Fair ball. Coming home. He will score.
Batting 8th, center fielder James.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
At the plate, James Outman.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ball 3.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 9th, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Four runs already in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hit in the air left field. Young on his way over. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats coming to bat. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, center fielder, Jacob Young.
And now, Jacob Young. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting third,
Dave Martinez lineup for the
Luis
Nationals.
Garcia.
Saying we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So digging in, Luis Garcia.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
And there's a strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Rosario stands at first with one out. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Two outs. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. Nationals leave one. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Gore back to work. That one misses. Ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And another ball. Line drive. Cruz racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And that one wrapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Ohtani.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
No ball.
There was
1
a
strike.
high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball
Max
I've seen,
Muncy.
but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And there's the strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ruiz collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in Washington,
Leading off
D.C.,
for the
here's the left
Nationals.
fielder,
Left
James
fielder,
Wood.
James Wood.
Wood with a homer in his last game. Popped up. Betts on the move. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz now at the plate. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball, no strikes.
Just missed. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Just off the inside edge. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Sliced hard but foul. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Close pitch there, but you've got to
Batting
forget about
7,
that call if you're out on the
first
mound. You
baseman,
can't let it
Trey
affect you going
Lipscomb.
forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Trey Lipscomb stands in now and watches strike one. Ruiz leads off first with one away. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
On the ground, 2-ball. Nice stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now here is Nasim Nunez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That misses the zone, and the count 2-1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mackenzie Gore out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
On to
Nationals.
pitch now for the Nationals, Jackson
Number
Rutledge.
79.
He last pitched 4
Jackson
days ago, so he should feel
Rutledge.
pretty fresh. Man at first, nobody out. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line to left. Wood makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Andy Pajes.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. RBI single his last time up. And look out as that one ran in and got him. 2 on with 1 out. And here is James Outman. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Foul ball there. That's in there. 1 and 2. Got him. That ends the frame. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead 4-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hard hit right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, designated hitter Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, left side. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder
2
Jacob
outs, base is
Young.
empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Haesung Kim. And that one pulled foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next,
tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So a man at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at first with no outs here. They say it went.
0-2. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And down on strikes. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fought off foul. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 2 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side, boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Hard on the ground to first. Kim takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul DeJong.
Next to hit for the Nats, Paul DeJong. Struck out swinging his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Yo, 1. And ball one. The Nats down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put Wood on.
Wood at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across.
Yes, you're out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 4-0. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Rutledge back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wood makes the grab on the run. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Barnes in his 9th season, 35 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. DeJong throws to first in time. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Andy Pages.
Now it's the right fielder Andy Pages. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, no waiting around right there.
Now
he was
batting,
ready to
the
swing it on the
fielder,
first
James
pitch. Put
Outman.
that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now a chance for James Outman. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Pages at second with 2 down. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Well, these Nats, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
One, 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next
Trey
for the
Lipscomb
Nationals,
digs in now. 0
first
for 1 so
baseman,
far.
Trey Lipscomb.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Betts fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
2 down, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Fly to left his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right side. Rojas. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nationals go quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Nationals Park,
for the
top
Dodgers,
6.
first baseman,
And the batter now,
Ha-Seong
Kim. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far.
That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Los Angeles,
Man at first.
shortstop,
And up
Mookie
next for
Betts.
Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Well struck left field. That's back there. See you later. Mookie Betts blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ball.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball right side. Garcia tosses to first.
He's out.
They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Dylan Cruz.
Right fielder, Dylan
Every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So the Nats lineup turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest
glove flip to second. How about that double play?
Now batting.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now here is Jacob Young. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Yamamoto sends him packing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him. It's awesome.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pages. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. That was your worst start one year. Did you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Out, man. Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it.
Pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jorge Lopez.
21.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lopez.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Curveball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
No.
Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you
Now
want to
batting,
flush.
first
He just
baseman,
hasn't
his
looked
son,
very
Kim.
comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kim, the next to hit, takes outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 68 warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. And strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Nationals, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
that breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one the other way. And foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Paul DeJong. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. Digging in,
Up
James
next
Wood.
for the Nationals, left fielder, James Wood.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a
catcher,
little while.
Keibert
You want to be ready to hit the
Ruiz.
fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the catcher to hit, Keibert Ruiz. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a strike on the outside edge.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Garcia on at second with 2 down. Base hit, center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Pitching for
On the
Los
mound
Angeles,
now, Anthony Banda.
number 43.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little
Anthony
extra in the
Banda.
tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get
Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Nats 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Lopez back to work. And there's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims up and throwing. popped in the air. Left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Now
coming
batting,
open instead of staying
designated hitter,
closed. If he
Shohei
does
Ohtani.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a
No
strike.
balls. One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. There's a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Now this is in the air down the line. Cruz settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. There's the
Leading off
shortstop
for
at the plate.
Washington.
Nasim Nunez.
Shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Fonda in his 4th year, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a foul out of play. That's towards center. Outman pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan
Up now for Washington,
Cruz.
Dylan Cruz. Top of the zone for a called strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Rojas with the throw to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One
Now
thing that I
batting,
can see already,
center
his
fielder,
bat stays in the
Jacob
zone
Young.
on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Rosario off of first with 2 away. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-2. To third, Muncy. Whips it across.
He's out.
That's the third out. So one left for Washington. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Now pitching
We're
for
back.
the
It's the top of the
Nationals.
ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
39.
Lucas Sims.
I think it's got to be a
Lucas
little tough coming in out of the
Sims.
pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity
Leading
to it,
off for
but
the Dodgers,
he's got to find a
left
way
fielder,
because these
Teoscar
batters count the same for his
Fernandez.
stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's a
Hernandez
strike.
leading things off and takes a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That
1-2.
misses. And the count is 1-2. And the
2-2.
sweeper is off the plate. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Now batting.
Now the catcher
Austin
up
Barnes.
to hit. Austin Barnes. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. That
No.
misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And now
That's the ball.
2-1. That's
Ball.
inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher,
Three
but then
balls,
no
one
panic at
strike.
all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Andy
Two down, base
Pages.
is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Pretty smart not to
1-0.
serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
There's the strike at the knees. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Ruiz down to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their
Leading off
upcoming
for
schedule.
Washington, second baseman Luis Garcia.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. And now the 0-1. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals,
No.
Paul DeJong.
One ball.
Well, the leadoff
no
man
strike.
gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hee-haw!
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. That one is gone. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Up next for the Nationals.
So a man at first. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
No
Very well
ball.
executed
2 strikes.
changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second is Wood. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out.
Pitching for Los
Alex
Angeles.
Vesia on to pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
51.
Now
Alex
it's going to be
Vesia.
Trey Lipscomb.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. No outs. Runner on second. Next
No,
pitch, a
that's a
slider
ball.
that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 8-5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. That one at the knees for a strike. The
1-1.
shortstop takes the ball. 4 runs already in the frame. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slice to right. Gets down. Base hit. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. In for a strike. 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Tag out at third, and that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
So they're down to their final out. And here comes the Dodgers.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 66, Tanner Scott.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.